The Arkansas Department of Agriculture. It is just so great to see all of you here today for such an incredible event. Arkansas is known for a lot of different things, and one thing that I'm most proud of is our agriculture industry. Our agriculture is our state's largest industry, and our rice producers are known not just here in Arkansas but throughout the world for the incredible job that they do. We saw evidence of that even just this week as we had the Minister of Agriculture from Indonesia come to Arkansas to see our rice production firsthand. I had a chance to visit with him while he was here, and he mentioned just how incredible our rice industry is, and that literally he came all the way from Indonesia because we are known as the best rice producers in the world. So we're not just great producers, absolutely. So we have an incredible agriculture industry, we have an incredible rice industry, but also, and even more importantly, we have some of the best people in the world. As most of you know, the farm economy has been challenging the last couple of years. You see high inflation costs, high input costs, low commodity prices. But even during those challenges, the rice industry and our ag industry continues to give back to those who are in need. So today, we want to recognize that. It's just an incredible testament to our agriculture industry, our rice industry, the people that make it so successful. So our industry is known throughout the world, but another thing that we're known for here in Arkansas and known throughout the world for is our incredible governor, and we're so excited to have her with us here today. Please join me in welcoming Governor Sanders.
Good morning. It is great to be back here. Brian and I were just talking. We think this is the 4th or 5th time I've been here, and always proud to come because of the great partnership that we have with the Arkansas Food Bank and what an amazing job they do and such an important effort. As most of you know, Arkansas ranks at the bottom when it comes to food security. Not the place we want to be, which is why moments and events like today are so incredibly important. For us to be such great leaders in agriculture, we should be able to address this problem. And because of the work of our farming and agriculture community, that's exactly what we're going to do. I'm so thankful to the many producers that are here today who are committing and donating north of 280,000 pounds of rice. That is a lot of rice. That will help a lot of people. One of the biggest industries in the state, and certainly one of the things that we're most proud of. But it's not lost on us today what a big commitment that this is. As Wes mentioned, this has been a tough year for our agriculture community. And despite the fact that you have had a lot of challenges to overcome, you're still stepping up and helping people across the state. It's one of the things that makes me most proud to be Arkansas's governor, is because no matter what is happening, our people step up and take care of one another, and there's no greater representation of that than what we have in our agriculture community. And so we are so thankful for your willingness to help so many people that are in great need across the state of Arkansas. Nearly half of the counties here in our state have rice farms located on them. And so for you to come together and help, it means you're truly helping people in your own backyard, your own neighbors. I'm proud of the fact that we have several legislators that are here today that have helped us tackle this difficult issue. In the last legislative session, we were able to pass a new piece of legislation that allowed every student in the state that had been on free and reduced breakfast and lunch reduced breakfast and lunch to now have totally free access to breakfast and lunch, and that's because of great partnerships. I see Secretary Oliva, who has helped lead that charge, as well as implementing the summer EBT program that provides meals for students during the summer months that are so critical, and that was a great partnership with our federal government led by Senator John Bozeman. So while we have a big hill to climb, I know that because of the people in this room, we will take care of the people in Arkansas and make sure that certainly no family and no child go hungry here in this state. So thank you for the incredible work that you do. Thank you for being such great representatives of our state. And with that, I'll turn it back over to Mark and his team. Thank you so much.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Mark Isbell. I'm a rice farmer from Humnoke, Arkansas, where we farm as a family there. Before I get started on my remarks, though, on behalf of the industry, I actually have an Arkansas rice pin here that I would like to present to the governor. So thank you very much. So the partnership between the Arkansas rice industry and the food bank is a long-standing tradition that we're proud of. But I want to pause to recognize, this is a yearly thing that we do as an industry. But these individuals that work here at the food bank, the ones that volunteer here, this is an everyday thing that they do to make sure that Arkansans are fed across the state. So I want to give a gratitude and a round of applause to them for the work that they do every day on behalf of the Arkansas people. So as the governor and the secretary mentioned, rice is an incredibly important part of our economy. Rice farmers grow over 50% of the rice in the nation. And this year we will produce about 1.4 million acres of rice across 40 counties that are served by Arkansas food banks. The industry accounts for over 25,000 jobs in our state and has an economic impact of $6 billion. And although we have some of the most productive land in the nation, as the secretary and the governor have mentioned, we also deal with a lot of food insecurity here in the state. So as harvest continues and as we celebrate Arkansas Rice Month, the farmers and the industry representatives from across the state that work with rice want to give a portion of what we do back in an effort to help alleviate hunger across the state. So through the collaboration with the food bank this year, I'm proud to announce a contribution of 284,490 pounds of rice. People, that is 4.5 million servings. So, and as I look around the room, I see other farmers, I see other rice industry people, I see representatives from the University of Arkansas, all of whom work together to make the rice industry the success that it is here in our state. So thank you again to everyone for attending. Thank you to the governor and to the secretary for your support of this. And thank you most of all to the food bank for making sure that Arkansans can sleep on a full stomach.
I'm Brian Burton. I'm CEO of Arkansas Food Bank. This is so humbling for me. I think that is by far a record donation to the food banks, and not just to Arkansas Food Bank, but I'm very honored to have my colleagues from the Food Bank of Northeast Arkansas, North Central, and Northwest, as well as the Hunger Relief Alliance CEOs are all here. And between the 6 of the Feeding America food banks that serve every county in our state, we distribute almost 100 million pounds of food. That's a staggering amount. We do a lot on a little. We are the backbone of the charitable food distribution system. But as the governor said, it doesn't happen without partnering with government and knowing that federal nutrition programs, if we could expand participation in that, because we are lagging behind there, we could really get off of that wrong end of the ranking as a state. So we're working on that. She's helping us. She's actually been here probably more times than some of you have been to church the last couple of years. But yeah, I mean, I could talk to her staff about if you want to pick up your mail here. We'd love that, Governor. But it's really nice to have an advocate in high places, and to see the growers and the producers, the mills, all of the folks that are behind this incredible industry. And the paradox is not lost on any of us. We are the hungriest state, and yet we export rice to 100 countries around the world. So we have that affluence and poverty, you might say, clashing together here. But as has been noted, we have the infrastructure, we have the commitment, the know-how, the ingenuity, the imagination, and we are determined to in this ranking that we're on, and not just for pride, but for morality and humanity. We all owe that to each other. No one should go to bed hungry in our state. So thank you for all of your incredible support and for your presence here and for the encouragement that you provide every single day for those of us who are trying to feed 1 out of 5 folks in our state who are food insecure. We appreciate you, and we hope that you'll linger. We have tours available for those who have time, and there's several, I think there's 5 of our board members here today. Very proud of that. Thank you for being here. And I think there's going to be a proclamation. Here comes Faith. All right. Cool.